Man, I really love the song. Anyways, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last episode, we killed the bitch. Like, finally. She was like some sort of Joker-ass cunt. And we finally killed Sales, or the old bastard, whatever his name was. Anyways, we have a lot of support, so why don't we go through them?
Caspar, I've been wondering something. Would you be happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man. He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back, do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off. He's got good reason for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son named Randolph, who she really wanted to become the heir. In the end, though, my grandfather had to step down sooner than expected, so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
It must. I intend to create a world where the best are free to rise to the top and succeed, regardless of their bloodline.
The what? Democracy or republic?
The nobility as it is now could not exist in a world like that. I'll make sure of it.
She's not even hiding the fact that she's gonna cause or do something.
Would you appoint me as a general or minister of military affairs?
If you were the best suited for that position, I would.
Right, so my life would pretty much stay the same. I'd still have to train, get stronger, and use my abilities to cut my own path. I don't know what I'm gonna do after we graduate. I guess I'll just have to fight for you.
Is that so?
At the base, the front lines, or wherever we might be fighting, I'll be there with all my might.
Well, I still, yeah. You gotta admit, you gotta love his enthusiasm.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Pretty sure that's gonna happen.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, Adie. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare. Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life.
What are you saying?
There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
Damn, Dorothea.
You and I. Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adie.
There's more? Oh, hey. Felix.
You're following me. Stop.
I am leaving you alone, just as you asked. I I may be walking the same way as you, but
What do you want?
you've made it abundantly clear I'm not to want anything from you, including politeness.
I heard a rumor that you're planning to settle down with a noble. You're trying to get close to me, aren't you? You want to marry into House Fraldari's.
Nice try, Felix, but it's not like any old noble will do. I just find you interesting is all. Is that so odd?
Interesting? I'm not interesting. What do you mean?
Yeah, you are.
I've never met a noble so unsociable. Yes, that's the word, unsociable.
Oh yeah, he's definitely unsociable.
Other nobles are quick to be friends, even if it's just because they might gain something from it.
The Empire's nobility, maybe. The Kingdom's nobility is a whole different animal.
If they are, so what? You should care how others think of you.
Why? I don't answer to them. All that matters is improving my skill. I'll prove my worth on the battlefield. Those people care so much about appearances they can't even see each other. It makes me sick.
Oh, I agree. What's important isn't how someone looks, it's their true nature. I don't pretend to know your true nature. I don't even have a very good understanding of my own. But I suppose you see mine just fine, don't you? Just a silly girl with no thoughts in her head except for marrying a noble. Yes? Goodbye, Felix.
Yeah, he really is unsociable.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
We are?
Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois is very excited. He's already doing a ton of work for the show.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story.
Ah.
A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders.
What is it about Elderguard?
And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
You.
Me.
Oh.
I was a singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you? I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please, don't worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I just, I struggle with the elegant part of things. I don't really do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup and such.
Yeah, I know.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room. We'll make you the most beautiful woman in the theater.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
That's it? That was short. Hey, Ash. Ash
Oh, is
Ketchum.
that Petra? Looks like she's out shopping.
Hey there, young lady. Are you looking
Her
to
again?
buy, or would you rather cry? Just so you know, there's no beating my prices.
Cry. Beating. Are you wanting to battle me?
As in a battle of wills? Trust me, kid. You don't want to waste your life trying to beat me at... Huh?
Sword or bow? Which are you fighting with? You have skill with both, I am thinking.
Petra, what are you doing? Why are you fighting? What did she say?
Nothing.
I was asked to be coming here and do the shopping, but then this merchant gave me her challenge.
Huh? This has to be a misunderstanding.
It is.
Look, I'll help you. What were you trying to buy?
We are needing vulneraries. Many people make use of them and our stock is lowly.
Oh my god. I really hope the whole foreigner thing really outgrows her. Cause I'm really getting annoyed hearing it.
Oh, got it. Just leave this to me. Come on, isn't that price a little high? Surely you can afford to go a bit lower.
Are you kidding? This is even lower than my usual bargain rate.
Really? Because the shop over by the gates is selling the same item for a little more than half that. Guess I'll have to head back there after all.
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. Here's the deal. I'll give you another 10% off. How's that?
Make it 20% and you've got a deal.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine, 20%. But you better be grateful.
The shopping was successful. You have my gratitude, Ash.
Not a problem. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Bargaining for prices in Fodlan is complicated. I am thankful for this bargain. Now the extra can be given back to our professor. I had learnings about the customs of Fodlan. I have gratitude for that, too.
I wouldn't call it a custom, exactly. It's just a trick we commoners use to save money.
Efficiency with money is a wonderful culture.
I promise you, it's really nothing special.
You know, I wonder about Anna. Is this like the original Anna, or is this the other Anna who keeps traveling multiple timelines, multiple worlds and shit? Because we saw her in Awakening, and you saw her in the Birthright game. Was she in the Echoes? I don't think so, but you saw her everywhere. I was just wondering, is she really like a being that could travel to worlds in time? Or does she gain that magic or ability in this game? Holy shit, that's a lot.
Here you go, Felix. Have some tea.
Oh.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Please, don't.
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. You just remind me so much of my little brother.
You had a brother?
I do?
Yes, his name is Emil. We have different fathers, but we grew up in the same household. That is, until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I haven't seen him since then.
Sorry to state the obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emil. Can't you find someone else to bother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
I am me, Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else. Brother.
He's talking about his brother Glenn.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses.
Really?
You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
Damn, Felix, I didn't know you did that.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Is there still more? Damn. Another one?
Ah, yes. These are the moments I live for.
I don't understand you.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Trust me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So how did you like the cake? I bet you ate it, didn't you? I knew it was irresistible.
I wonder what he did. Did he throw it away or just give it to someone else?
What was the experience like? I'm curious, from a research perspective.
I don't know, I didn't eat it. I gave it to some kid.
Okay.
You gave it to some undeserving child?
We've been over this. I don't like sweets.
Cake is not a sweet. Cake is the divine essence of the heavens.
Everyone has their own tastes.
That's true, but life without cake is no life at all. Your dismissiveness regarding cake is inexcusable.
I'm not sure why you're so fixated on this.
I simply can't resist the spongy magnificence of cakes. I don't understand how you can be so dispassionate about it.
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Just try a bite. Come on, open up.
No, I already told you I don't want it.
But I made this one, with care and attention, love even. And I went light on the sugar, just for you.
Not light enough, I bet. If I eat this, will you stop bothering me?
More or less. Just don't give it to some silly child this time.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, come on. Are you gonna eat it? Come on. No! Come on. What the? Oh, okay.
Spectacular work, Felix!
Why are you here? You're interrupting.
Oh, my apologies. I simply thought you were doing a great job. Just how sharp is that blade of yours, Felix? Do you imagine you might be able to cut something cleanly with it?
Probably.
Ah, wonderful. I have a special request for you then.
You want me to cut this firewood?
I do. I shall toss them one by one to you, and you shall make a sweeping blow to slice them.
Sounds like a chore.
I saw a knight do it once, so surely you can as well. Or perhaps you are worried that you are not capable.
Damn, Flame. I didn't know you'd be like that.
What? I am more than capable.
Right. Show me what you are made of. Here it comes.
Doing them one by one is tedious. Just throw them all at once.
All of them, if you insist.
Here we go!
Wow, you truly are spectacular.
Man, I wish I saw that.
I know.
You are undoubtedly the most revered woodcutter in all the land. Now I am intrigued. Next time, let us try an even larger woodpile.
Why?
Why did I agree to this?
Felix the firewood cutter. That's a funny title.
Hey there, Flane. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
She knows what he does.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Ah, still going with the brother bit.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
That sounds like something Seth would say.
He used those very words.
I knew
Is
it.
it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you.
I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
Well, men and women?
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Flame, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me! There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
That was funny. There's one more, right? Oh, with Shamir.
Why am I so off? Yesterday wasn't like this. Some days I just can't seem to hit anything.
Your mind, body, and technique are not synchronized. Find harmony between the three. You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train?
I'm guessing she's too much of a professional.
Do you keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training. Look here.
A dagger.
Watch.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
Look closely.
Is that a centipede? You pierced it clean in
Damn.
half. How did you even see that?
I train everything. Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind. Recognize the distance between objects.
That is pretty goddamn cool.
Not all training requires a weapon. Integrate training into your daily routine.
My daily routine, huh? Well, that's great advice. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
That's the end of that. She really is gone. What the? No more quests? What's going on here? There's usually a quest.
Impressive. What? Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
Say, in town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual.
Really?
Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Maybe we're getting to the end game.
Impressive. Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Damn. It feels like we really are getting to the end game. House with the house magic. Yeah, let's see. Why not? Let's use this time for house magic.
Don't try to stop me.
Sweet.
I won't go down so easily.
And for 4%, damn.
I won't go down so easily.
Alright. Yeah, she's gone. Who in it?
You can't stop
Oh, 1%?
All roses have thorns.
Damn, she's really good at magic. Ooh, semifinals. Well, don't crit here. Come on.
I've got many skills, you know.
Alright, she's good. Finals. Come on, you gotta win this one. Yeah, alright.
All roses have thorns.
Wait. A lot of people here, huh? So this is basically just do whatever, huh? Hey, do whatever day. Oh, I forgot. I already have a class. Enlightened one. Dun 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 dun. Let's see what this monk has to say.
Reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can to ensure that our students remain calm.
Really, this is the final. This is the final month.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people?
That's what I want to know.
Professor, you were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word. Oh my, this is lovely.
Let's give you another one.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Another one.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Yeah, it's open. Yeah, this one is missed opportunity. Like, what kind of crap is that? I don't know. You can miss opportunity. Dun, 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 dun. What are you really? Okay.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still,
Definitely.
it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
Bro. Like.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
It looks like you get it. I really like this song.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well.
guess.
Recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Why not?
I shall take it.
Okay. What's this?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
It is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Yeah, I should try working my authority. Alright.
Excuse me.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become. Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum, all will be well.
It's who are you? And what's your relation to her?
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Foreshadowing? I mean, I'm already good enough that I don't really need to.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
Let's go over here. Yeah, you really tell you're in church when the music changes. Three notes. Alright, why not? It's been a what? I have no idea to help say that. Yeah, I had no idea. Alright, that was very simple, yet, I don't know, it's just nice.
Hey, you.
It's simply nice. Oh, hey. Mood Knight's Tale.
Ah! Professor, sorry. You gave me a shock. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
Hmm.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Hmm. Wow. Not that one.
A lost item.
Okay, not that one. Does she even have any? I don't know. I think yeah, I already gave her one. So.
Need something?
Yes.
See you again
You
soon.
know what? Not yet.
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person. I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Right.
Oh, I can really have this?
Yeah.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech or promise to stand a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
And, new bottle perfume. What? Is this something I missed? New bottle perfume. No idea.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual?
I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Yeah, probably not. Anything that she lost? Maybe not. Where's... There they are. There she is.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Like, to lose is to find, and to find is to lose. Or is that from Fullmetal Alchemist?
I see. Well, that makes me feel better, but still.
Oh, they're not meant to. What was it? Oh, this one.
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
Hey, Catherine is here. Ooh, what is this? Silk handkerchief. History as okay. Serang.
Sorry? Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garrick Mach? Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Ayer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Eastern porcelain. What? Who has this crap? Wait. No, that was another item. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I'm sure you would too.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Of course not.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Hey, in our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
I don't really need training.
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
I wonder why you can't recruit her. I guess not if you're playing Black Eagles.
Right.
There you are.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yeah, don't do that. You may not escape. I guess they haven't. What is this? Hedgehog. What? I guess they haven't made what's it? Not. Hold on. I guess I haven't made hair dye in this world.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Do you hear that guy?
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Anything? No, not really. Yeah, I'm good.
You there!
Alright, why not?
I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
What is she planning?
Oh.
What do you have to say, gatekeeper?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Of course.
Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you.
Luckily for me.
The professor went out and got some new power.
Okay, you are growing on me, man. Dun, 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 dun. Wait a minute. I have gold to sell.
Welcome.
Right, I have gold to sell, right? Yes, I do.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Alright, what's this?
Will this one do? Many thanks.
one gold. Alright.
Come back soon.
Nothing here.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
It's true. Ah, shit.
Oh.
There you are.
People.
I knew there was something lost.
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Online.
Hey there.
Hey.
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, you saved yourself, buddy. You would have made me mad there. What the hell?
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do. It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb.
Where are we going?
It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
Guess stay for now. What the hell is this decision? Like, seriously, what? Oh my god, I guess I'll stay here. Where'd she go? Holy shit, she actually left. Okay. I mean, I just want to do this with all this, but... Ooh. I may have to redo that just to see what the hell she wants me to do. But shit, I may have to replay the damn thing. Alright, let's see. Anything happen to you?
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go. You'd better not go easy on me. I need your training to be strict if I'm gonna get any better.
Okay. What's grounding charm?
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
So when she wanted me to go, like, was she talking about the whole, her doing something bad? I know she's gonna do something bad because I swear to God, she is the Flame Emperor. I mean, it makes sense. So it's like, remember when she disappeared at one time and the Flame Emperor, showed up? Like, who else could it be? I swear to God, it's her.
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
Thank you. That means a lot. No, seriously, I mean it. That means a lot.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yes?
What's your name? Ignatz. Right. Ignatz. Here. Nothing here for you, man.
You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
Let's get Bernie. Bernie!
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Haven't I said that I really like Bernie? I really do.
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
I wonder what Ingrid, Eldegard really wanted me to do. Looks like you can't change that decision. Want to be something really big and epic. Maybe I can do that later. But you should show me the truth. No, who she really is. The Flame Emperor.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Man. Why not?
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way.
Okay, yeah, definitely not. Well, anyways, wait. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Ash. What are you up to? Ooh. And of this conversation.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, Just what kind of ritual is this?
I wonder myself.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Moon Knight. I think that's really all there is to do. I'm just gonna do some boring stuff like, you know, maybe training or just eating and such. I'll just skip that part out. And if there's something interesting with Eldegard, I may redo the level to see what it is. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day.